Hello? Is there any buzz? Any buzz? Buzz, buzz, buzz. Hello? Is there any buzz? Alright, it works. I fixed it. Sorry guys, it took 35 minutes trying to fix something. So that's a good thing. I lost a half hour of painting time though, so that kind of blows. Hold on, let me get everything shared and I will go from there. Okay, so we're all shared. Everything's all fixed. Hey, Kristen. I'm sorry if I gave everyone horrible notifications and such, because I'm horrible with technology. Turns out, I just had to get rid of the mic altogether and just use my webcam mic. All fixed. Okay. Okay. So what I wanted to get done before I started streaming was a little bit of gluing and stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to make this bigger so I can see myself better. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for popping in. How do I do this? Alright, well, I give up. So we're gonna glue this little guy here. He's adorable. And I'm gonna try and show you guys how to blend the terrain in with the bases. Sorry, I'm having a really hard time thinking. I've been really frustrated for the past half hour. Alright, thanks, Kristen. I don't know what I'm painting yet. I'm not used to painting twice a week, so it'll be interesting. I'm just taking some standard super glue and gluing him on like so. And then I'm going to go back with the texture paste and blend that in. Except I can't set this down now. There we go. And here's the squirrel. Normally I would wait until like the very last second to glue this onto the base, but I'm kind of pressed for time since I lost half an hour messing with technology. So we're gonna do it the hard way, and then you'll see why it's better to do it the easy way. Isn't that cute? Alright. And this will also allow us to build the base easier, because all our elements will already be there. Because I've been messing around so much, I didn't get any time to get out my basing supplies for today, which is like the main point. I'm gonna get some more of this that I used last week. And it's gonna take a little bit to dry, which kind of sucks, but I'm poor at planning. And it's my fault. Hey, I like that brush. Now I'm just trying to find a brush to apply this with. And so I don't really need to apply a whole bunch. And what I'm doing is just trying to blend in these bases that the critters have already come on that I have a super hard time cutting off sometimes. So we're going to do it like this. Already accepted my fate and that it's not going to be perfect. And hopefully this doesn't take as long to dry as the actual base will. Or how long it did take last week. That took a while. I was trying to get all this done before I went live today, but I was messing around with that microphone for so long, it really kind of set me back. We're going to do some dry brushing action. We're going to do some flower gluing action. Oh, it's going to be fun. Drax, can you please stop? Now I feel dumb for even buying a mic. This one, from what I heard, sounds just fine. It's a whole thing. I'll get over it. These implemented bases suck when you're trying to do diorama pieces, because cutting them off sucks. Working around them sucks. I'm not too positive about the whole thing. Alright. I'm going crazy today. Okay. Now I'm gonna paint while that's drying and hopefully get my stuff together. So I'm a mess. I'm sorry I'm a mess. I don't think this will take much longer than a half hour. So in that half hour I would like to finish up these critters and go from there. It should be great. Okay. So, where we left last week, I was just beginning to work on the hedgehog. I think the only highlights I did were his bristles, his quills, I mean. So I'm going to start working on this squirrel, just to get the squirrel finished and out of the way. He should be relatively quick to finish. As long as, you know, no catastrophic events happening during. Which seems to be my life. Okay. I think I painted him dungeon gray. And then I covered him in gnome oil So I'm gonna bring it to like a lighter gray. I'm gonna do a very, very light dry brush all over him, just to make this quick and easy. I'm here to show off the flowers. Have you noticed there's no shaky cam? I fixed it. I got a mount, it finally came in. So this dry brushing, it's not gonna do all of the highlighting, but it's gonna do a majority of it, since he's got such nice fur. Hey, Philip! You can be entered into the giveaway. Where is my notebook? Oh, my notebook is behind me, which is not where it should be. I'm not sure if you joined last time. Let me see. I don't see your name, so I'll write you down now. With a pen that I don't have. Where's my pen that I don't have? Alright, well, you'll be entered now. I'm sorry, I had a horrible time getting started today. So you are entry number 23. You don't need to remember that. I'm just... Alright, there you go. Alright, back to the squirrel here. Oh shoot, what is that? Thank you. It's almost there. I think the basing part will go by quick. This layering will go by quick. A lot of easy elements to paint about this little diorama. He's looking so cute. I have a soft spot for woodland critters. Alright. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter now. With something lighter. No problem. Thank you for tuning in. I'll get to the brushwork soon. And right now I'm just doing some dry brushing to get this squirrel finished and out of the way. I figured dry brushing was a good way to tackle this little cutie pie here. He's also got a nut that I gotta paint. Hi, Kristen Jones. Yes, it's morning. Sort of. I don't know. It's 11:50 here. Which, if I wasn't streaming, I would probably still be in bed. I sleep a lot. But I also go to bed pretty late, so... Alright. He also has a little black eyeball that I'm gonna paint black. And I'm gonna give it a small reflection spot to make him even more cute, of course. If you ever want to know the exact color name of the paint I'm using, let me know. Sometimes I go over it, sometimes I don't. Like, when I say I'm using black, I'm using black. I don't know. Anyway. So he's got these big old squirrely eyes. She's looking up at his little best friend play the lute for him. Here. If I'm ever off camera, please let me know. Oh. Wow, you go to bed later than I do. So, I'm gonna do a little poke here and a little poke here for the eyes. And then a little... I think I'm gonna have to move my my camera. A little poke there. Alright, let me move this here. I got a new mount, guys. Which is awesome. Because now I'm not gonna be going... I don't have shaky cam. This is actually just cheapo palette paper. I don't use anything fancy. It's this. It's just palette paper from the store. The craft store. Yeah, it's glossy. They sell them at my craft store in what I call the impulse aisle. You know, everything's $1 and as you wait for an open register. So whenever I go, I buy like 7 of them. I've got piles of palette paper. Yeah, no problem. That's what I'm here for. I forgot that acorns are a darker brown than what I just used. Which is okay. Okay, now that we worked on the squirrel a little bit, you know, I can call him done for now. He's adorable, he's cute, he's a squirrel. I think he needs another eye reflection though. He's... there. Now that I've got some of this gray on my palette, I'm gonna dry brush this rock that our little guy is leaning on. Our little cutie pie. And I'm also, since remember I added some green tones into this rock, I'm gonna bring some of those tones back. Drax, what are you playing with? Drax! Stop it. I do. I'm a commission painter. Where are you from? Ah, shit. See, that's why I shouldn't have glued this on. Now it's just gonna be rolling all over the place. Oh god, I can't set it down. Here, I know what I'll do if I ever want to set it down. Alright, there. We'll do that. I want to see if I wrote down Kristen's name for the giveaway. Her name sounds familiar. I guess not. Yeah, you joined last week. I'm very familiar with North Ridgeville. I'm actually kind of from North Ridgeville. I live in Parma. There's also another guy who I highly recommend. His name's James Brundage. He's in the area. He doesn't have a page. I think you can just talk to him via Facebook. If you join any of the local groups like Cleveland Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer Club of Greater Cleveland, super easy to find commissioners. Also, I'm going to add you to the giveaway that's going on currently. Alright, so I guess that's what I gotta do if I want to set him down. I will, however, let you know that I am booked into oblivion, and it's getting harder and harder to give people estimates of completion dates. Now I'm dabbing a little bit of green onto here to make this rock look extra gross and moldy. Not moldy, mossy. I do play, and I paint. I got into painting because my boyfriend introduced me to the gaming side of things. And then I just fell in love with the painting portion more. I mainly play Warhammer, Sigmar, and 40k, and D&D. I most definitely prefer playing D&D over any wargame. There's too much politics in wargaming for me to, like, really enjoy it. Taking some iron rack or deepkin flesh, which is like a slightly off white, and I'm gonna use it to add a little bit more color to his furry face here. Um, I've only got one campaign going on. I'm playing a Gnome Ranger, which anyone who knows me knows that I have a weird obsession with gnomes and rangers. I'll probably almost always be playing a Gnome Ranger. And I always fall for the character that's just kind of out of place and is following their own path. You know, like a wanderer type. Whenever I try to play something different, it just evolves into that. So I gave up trying to be different. And just play my favorite type of character, you know? The one I'm playing now, her name is Minwin. I'm gonna add a little bit of shade to his face because I seem to have messed up a little bit. No, I don't want this, it's too dark. I'm not really the type of person who has this crazy, insane backstory for all their characters. I'm just like, yeah, she wandered away at a young age after playing, or she wandered away at a young age after chasing an owlbear. And then I'm like, that's good enough. She's been alone ever since. That's my creativity. But I have fun. There, that's adding the color that I want. The more I highlighted the fur, I felt like I was taking away the shadows. I'm gonna dry brush it just a tad when that dries. I should wait till that dries to do that. And it's funny because that was the backstory to my last Gnome Ranger. She was very inquisitive. I'm just kind of working all over the place with this dude right now. Just trying to... I really want to finish him. And I'm really bummed that I lost a half hour of stream time. But I will work through it, right? I'm using Scrag Brown to go over this his leather bits. I don't know what color I'm gonna make the stitching yet. I'm thinking blue. I think blue will be good. Oh, no problem. You're not annoying. Have a good day. I'm trying to pick a color to bring that up to now. Let's see what I got. What do I got? Da, 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 da. I'm just having one of those really, really indecisive days. I'm gonna do what I do best though, and just use interesting color combinations. Mix weird things, like I'm mixing this scrag in with this ogre skin to get like an off-tone orange. And I'm hoping that that will be good to highlight this leather with. Hoping. I'm liking the use of the yellow. I'm happy I chose the yellow. Normally I make my leather more brown orange, but I think I'm going to start adding more yellows into it. I really like how worn it looks. Almost bleached. So now I'm gonna go in with the straight yellow and do like a little bit of cross hatching. Well, it's like a little cartoony. I'm gonna score a line here. I'm gonna score a line here, here, and score a perpendicular one. I really like the way that looks. So cute. So cute. Alright. I'm a fan of that. We can roll with that one. I'm gonna paint this paste. It's been about a half hour, like I said. Good timing, Kristen. Once this dries, I'm gonna start dry brushing it, and then we can add the flowers, which is the whole point of this stream, is to add the flowers. I'm not thinning this down because it's for dirt. I'm just kind of using it straight out of the pot here. And it's Reaper. Reaper's already relatively thin. I've noticed though a lot of darker browns are always very thick though. Oh, that wasn't quite dry. That's okay. It's dirt. I don't really care if it gets too messed up. I will do another coat anyway. Alright. That looks pretty good. Next, I'm going to do this olive tone. I think I used Ogre and Camo on that. I already used Knoll Pelt, but I'm gonna use Ogre Camo next. I'm so happy I got my microphone thing figured out. I'll never have to worry about this again, hopefully. All I know is that I've got a trash piece of microphone. I don't totally regret gluing this onto the base. It's really not that bad. It's just kind of a crowded piece anyway, with all the collections of the sort this hedgehog has going on. But I guess when you're a traveling hedgehog... Hey, Can Howard! I love Darksword minis too. Look at this guy. Look at how cute he is. I love him. I will add you to the giveaway to possibly win a Huge Miniatures gift card. I'll be doing the drawing tomorrow. So one lucky person will take home a thing. Or it'll probably get mailed to them, but, you know. That's life. I'm a big fan of the palette that I'm making today. It's just the colors that I wanted to use on him. It was just neutrals and olives and stuff like that. And browns. That's what I wanted. I can't wait to fill this up with beautiful stuff. It's gonna look beautiful and gorgeous and all the nice words. I forgot about my sticky tack. Luckily, it doesn't seem like he's really hitting anything when he falls. I'm just careless. I think I forgot to add the yellow onto his bracers here. Like I said, I'm kind of all over the place today. I had a rough morning. I feel like I say that to you guys every time I stream though, so that's my life. My life is a mess. It's okay. We got this. He's looking adorbs. And I don't think I'm gonna need another layer of this brown, which is perfect. So I'm gonna start the dry brushing process, which I'll probably regret. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a minute. There's one spot that's like, no, please don't paint me. I'm just eager to start going down the flowers. Sucks that basting is normally the last thing I do, so I can't really show it off till everything else is done. That's life. I'm going to use fresh blood to highlight his pants. That's a nice sentence there. It's a super bright red from Reaper. I got it during their Halloween goodie bag. And this is Blood Red from Coat d'Arms. It's much brighter than Fresh Blood. I love seeing different companies' versions of the same thing. Ugh, this one's all stuck. So we've got one stubborn spot here that literally just doesn't want to dry. And I think what I'm gonna do is just put a flower there. Because I'm getting antsy. Super antsy. You guys now know my secrets and how I cover things up. I'm just dry brushing in a lighter brown to get ready for the madness that will be flowers. And grass, not just flowers, but I love the flowers. I plan on surrounding the hedgehog and a bunch of grass anyway. I'm not too concerned about the area around him and how it looks color-wise, but I do need to make an effort to make it look similar to the area, to the other areas. That was Gorthor Brown. I'm gonna go up a step now and use Sandry dust. It makes the dirt look more kind of dry instead of like mud. I'm gonna use a smaller dry brush though, because that one's a little rough. This is actually a sable brush. I'm abusing it. But I don't care. I know I won't get this completely finished, but I'm gonna get most, if not all, of the base done, if my life depends on it. And then I will finish it for tomorrow. And tomorrow I will be hosting the giveaway. For one lucky person will win a gift card to Huge Miniatures to try out their products or add to their collection if they already got some. I highly recommend them. Spend your money on them. It's worth it. Oh, that's starting to see all the... It's putting you in the scene here, huh? I'm going to go up one more color because I am insane. I always like to bring my dirt up to a bone because I think that it looks good, I guess. Alright, so we got some of that good stuff now. First I'm going to lay grass. I'm going to do grass, flowers, foliage. Because I always like to do what would be on the ground first. I'm going to be using their muddy grass, and I'm going to be very careful not to make a mess. And it's beautiful. Look at that. I'll be right back. I have to get my tweezers. I'm back with tweezers. So, I'm going against all my rules and doing the base before I finish the mini. I don't want to run out of time here. I'm going to dabble some glue on my palette, just regular Elmer's, and then I'm going to use a trash brush to spread it. I want the hedgehog to be laying in a patch of grass, so that's what I'll be portraying. I don't quite have a shape in mind for this grass, but I don't want it to look like a, a perfect circle or anything. I think that this will work. It's kind of picking up about a third. But it's not, doesn't have perfect edges. And I'm going to kind of feather the glue out to try and get as natural of a disperse as possible. And then I'm going to add a little patch over here. And then a little patch over here. And then one off to the side behind the squirrel. I want it to be very patchy. Alright. Now for the fun part. So this grass is beautiful. I think I already said that, but it's got a lot of different colors mixed into it. I see like a brown, one or two different browns maybe, a really light green and a dark green, and it just looks natural. See how it looks? It just looks awesome. I'll give you guys a close-up when I finish the area around the hedgehog. I like it a lot. I'll show you that. Awesome. Now I have to do the fun part and get the excess off. So I'm just kind of going like this with it. I normally blow on it because I always sweep when I'm done painting. So. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. Now it's all standing up perfectly because it's static grass. Oh, I love it. Perfect. Right now, I want to do some flowers. If you're watching this, huge minis, I know that I requested purple, but you guys were out of stock. I found out I have purple, so I'm going to use my purple, and then maybe another color or two. So to apply this is going to be very similar to the static grass. Isn't that grass looking awesome? Look at that. Love it. So I always pick these up with tweezers and then dab them in my pool of glue. And then I find a place for them. I'm going to use probably 2 or 3. I think 3 is good. I like to place them next to each other so that they look like larger patches. That always looks cool. So now we're really starting to add some color. There's a few purples for you to see. This is one of my favorite mixes, is the pink mix. They are, James, they're from Huge Miniatures. They're actually sponsoring the stream today. So, for chit-chatting, you actually have an entry to win a gift card from them. And James, since I know you're local, Huge Miniatures is based out of Sheffield, I think. Pretty sure Sheffield. So you always get your stuff super fast. Look at that mix. Oh, I love this mix. It's my favorite one. Oh, I 100% recommend them for Sylvaneth. They do the loose foliage, and the flowers, and the tufts, and the static grass. All of it. I'm about to use the loose foliage in a minute here. After I get this flower to sit how I want it to. It's not listening. It wants to hang out with the purple flower. Maybe I didn't put glue on that. I don't think I put glue there. That looks better. Yep. Cherry Blossom is great. It's a great mix. Justin VR. I'll get you an entry. You are entered. I think I'm gonna use a tuft as well. I want to put some tufts in the middle. I like to use these frosty tufts from them as well. Except I got glue all over it. I don't like it when I get glue all over it. These are irregular tufts, which just kind of means that they're not all the same size or shape. I really like these because they're frosty and they just provide awesome contrast to like any normal shades of grass or flowers. I like to use I'm very vibrant in my creations, so anything that gives color and vibrancy I am all for. Alright, now I'm going to scatter some of this autumn blend. James, here's this, if you're looking for like fall colors, they have this autumn blend. It's awesome. I know a lot of people have used their stuff for their Sylvaneth models. Hold on. I don't quite know how I'm going to apply this yet. I think I'm just going to scatter it like almost like fall leaves on the ground. Alright. So, like I said, I don't know how to apply this stuff because I've never used loose foliage before. I think what I'm gonna do it's not gonna work. I'm a noob. And I also love to ruin my brushes with glue. Awesome! I'm glad you like them. They are great. I've been ever since I supported their Kickstarter, I've been buying from them and supporting their stuff. Alright, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this right now. I think I gotta figure out what I want to do with it. Alright, so I thinned down some glue here. And I'm gonna make little kind of bundles of glue for this loose foliage here. I was thinking before I did all this to like make a tree. I've never made a tree before and I didn't really want to screw it up on stream. So I was like, I'll just scatter it across the ground like it's leaves. I do have leaves, but for the sake of not advertising somebody else, I won't use them. Dabs of glue down and then take pinches of this and press it. Oh, that's what I'm doing. You must have read my mind, or I must have read yours without looking up. I want this to be very, like, loose and scattered. So let's see how this works. And made in the US. Oh, yep. Definitely. There we go. Alright. I want more than that, but you get the gist of it. We're all learning here. Broadening my horizons. It looks so cute. We all know I love making things that are adorable. So this is adorable. Alright guys, look at that. That is amazing. I am super happy with it. It's like a hedgehog mystical wonderland of flowers and squirrels. And I timed it. I started basing at about 12:40. This base was made in 16 minutes minus drying time. You can't beat that. I'm gonna get a few more painting done. A few more painting. That makes no sense. Then I'm gonna wrap up shop. I'm running a little bit behind schedule today because of that darn mic. Ah! That's gotta stop happening. Alright, so what do I have to do? Let's paint these eyes because his eyes are kind of bugging me out. I need black. Where's my black? I just used it. There it is. Hedgehogs have these like super black beady eyes. So I'm trying to make that. I have a hedgehog. She'll be 5 this year. She's a good girl. Her name's Ellie. Oh, awesome. I want to see that tree walker when it's finished. I like that mini a lot. I'm using blue to paint the stitching right now. I chose blue because I thought it would offer a good bit of contrast to the dull colors in his outfit, which seems to be working. Okay, awesome. Could you just type in your Instagram handle? Because the links don't really show up great on stream. I'll give you a follow though. Macy, stop sneezing! Stop sneezing! This Cursed Gold by Reaper that I'm using on his loot. Trying to finish this guy up quickly, mainly as like a personal challenge. Even though I have to get ready for work and have lunch and go pick up a package and mail something, to do all that, but I'll still be on time for work, I promise. Go paint TV. Alright, cool. I'll remember that. Ah, it did not work how I wanted it to work. Shoot. I don't quite know how to paint these strings. I guess I'm just gonna have to be super neat. Which I'm really not neat. I'll use my triple odd. How about that? I'm gonna go until 1:15 because I have to stop sometime. But I think he'll probably be done by then. Highlighting this guy was easy peasy. It's a lot of stuff, techniques that I already kind of use for things. You know, wood, leather, clothing. The three things I kind of am decent at. These strings are tough. I'm okay with the way that looks though. As I keep messing with it. Why does he have to be playing a lute? Why couldn't it have been like a flute? That, Justin, was Vallejo Earth Texture. It comes in really big jars and it's pretty inexpensive. They have different colors, but I only buy the one because I can just paint it afterwards when it's dry. This is Silver Verde by Darkstar. I just got it in my acid drop. I don't own any Darkstar paints, but now I do. Or I didn't. I'm using it to highlight this bottle here. So I painted it in a dark green metallic. I thought this would be good to highlight it in. I think it'll also highlight this gold well. Perfect. Alright, just one more color. I want to use I don't know what though. I made this lute kind of a weird color, so it's kind of hard for me to figure out how to highlight it right now, and all my paints are dried up. It's been a rough day, guys. Rough day. And I am happy though I got to stream because I almost gave up on it since it wasn't working. Then I figured it out and all is happy and good. That's my cat, if you heard that. He likes to open the cabinets to tell me that he's hungry. It's really annoying. Oh, thank you! It's funny, I disconnected the mic and I'm using my paint cam as the mic and it's working fine. It's like I never even needed a mic. The mic just made things worse. Alright, I'm gonna call this done. I'm happy with it and I like it. And I'm gonna edge the base. And over the next 24 hours or so, I will be compiling all the names together of people who have entered. Thank you, by the way, everyone who's tuned in. It's been awesome. And tomorrow, I will be posting the winner. I'm probably just gonna do like a quick live stream like on my page instead of through Immortals. So hopefully people that like my page will get notified that I'm live, and then I'll do my drawing and life will be good. Since this is wood, it's like absorbing a lot of the paint. I'm painting this in shard brown, which is the same color that I painted the texture paste. There's a hair in here. Alright, we're done. Thank you everyone who's tuned in. It's been awesome. I appreciate it so much. And I cannot wait to be back in 2 days. I don't know what I'm painting. Shoot! Shoot. That fell in the glue, like the worst possible place it could have fallen. Welcome to my life, guys. Alright. I'm gonna put some grass to cover that up. Some of this stray grass that's kind of chilling on my table here. Okay, that looks better. Okay, anyway, I'm done now. See you later.